Hey everybody, it's Mark here. Raiders of the Lost Units is my username. You guys may have seen me in some other channels' comments. You've probably not seen a video from me on this channel, and you're like, who is this guy and what does he do and who is this Raiders of the Lost Units and what about this title? So a lot of things to talk about. Uh, First of all, the reason why this is the first video is because it's a busy life. Everybody's got a busy life, a lot of things to do. They don't have time to stop and maybe shoot a video. Maybe something is bothering them enough that they say, you know what, the heck with it. I'm going to make a video and try to share it with people and see what they think about it. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Mark. My wife and I have been selling since the early 90s. So before the internet. We bought storage units in the old days when you used to go in person to buy storage units. We had a online store when the internet became available. We had a physical store. We also ran a flea market, sold at flea markets, bought at auctions, bought truckloads of pallets, merchandise. So we've done a lot of different things over the years, including eBay, Mercari, Bonanza, a lot of the online platforms that you guys use. And but there's a big difference and things are changing. So that's enough about me. Right now it's me, my wife, and my granddaughter. We run the business now. We still do storage units. Maybe one day we'll put one on. But again, that's not what this video is about. So enough about me and talking about me. From the title you can see, hey, what's going on. Sales are down with eBay. Is eBay out to get me? Is eBay out to get you? Is eBay out to get Goose, the six-legged cat that you see in the title? The six-legged cat, Goose, is not happy about it, and he's running around in here right now, and I'll show him to you in the video so you can see that indeed I'm not just trying to get one over on you guys. There's actually a six-legged cat, and he is our mascot. So let's talk about this video. eBay is doing a lot of things lately. And I watch a lot of online resellers, and I listen to a lot of you guys, and everybody has an idea, and I don't think anybody's idea of what's going on is wrong. I think that the new AI algorithm has things screwed up, so I agree with that. I also agree that eBay is catering to sellers that are listing items new. Not new items, but listing items daily, which is always a great thing to do if you can, but what happens is if you've got a store that you've had for years and years and years and you have multiple thousands of items up, those items are getting lost. So you'll find that some people are starting new stores up and they're having some success with starting a new store while their other store continues to drop off because eBay is maybe catering to these newer stores and these newer listings. So that's another possibility. Another thing that could be going on is that eBay has been promoted listings this, promoted listings that. Hey, why don't you spend some money so we can push your item a little bit? Let's do some Google AdWords. So maybe eBay is catering more to those folks as well. And so causing your sales to slump off as well. But there's two other reasons I want to talk about. I don't hear a lot of people talk about them too much. So let me share those with you. And then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this video as well. I think the fourth reason is that you have a bad economy. So sales are down everywhere. Home Depot's laying people off. Amazon's laying people off. Google's laying people off. People can't afford to go and eat at McDonald's. People can't afford to pay their mortgage. They can't afford to pay for their car. They're losing their livelihood. And so they're not going to be shopping on eBay. Sure, you're going to have people that are always going to continue to shop, but sales are going to be down because the economy's down. I think that's a big one that a lot of people are missing. And the fifth reason that I don't hear anybody talking about is communication at eBay. So I don't think at eBay, this person and this person that had the same job know what their job is to do. So this one thinks it's this way and this one thinks it's this way. You ever call the help center or maybe email into the help desk and somebody gives you this answer and then somebody from the same department gives you this answer. So you got two different answers coming from the same department. What if the whole ship is operating that way? It's like if you have two captains piloting your your yacht, but one speaks one language and one speaks the other language, and neither of them understand each other and they can't communicate, and they got a new device that nobody knows how to operate. So you get this big ship going across the ocean with nobody knowing what to do and what the other person is doing. So if you have that miscommunication, the ship's going to be dead in the water. So I think that that's a problem. So it's had me thinking, since we've been on eBay now, closing in on 28 years of selling. We started with them in 1997. And back then it was a mom and pop operation, basically. You all know, a lot of you know eBay's background. And back then it was a mom and pop operation. And what we liked about it, what we were drawn to eBay originally for, was a side income, and two, the community. We like to associate ourselves and speak with other like-minded individuals. And so, they got out of the business, they sold it off, and then it's just been going super corporate ever since. So many CEOs, so many lawsuits and things of that nature. And so about 2005 or 2006, I thought to myself, I miss the old eBay, and I thought, man, I wish somebody else would start a site like the old eBay where we could buy and sell and just enjoy each other's company and communications with each other, and just do things old school. And so I wrestled with the idea, and I thought, well, you know what? Maybe eBay is going to turn itself around. And I've been thinking about that for 15, 16 years now. And so I decided that there's a lot of platforms out there, and they're all corporate to me. Everything is corporate. So yes, you can list your item. Yes, you can sell your item, and people will come and people will buy your items. But there's not really any loyalty to you to the company, or the company to you, the buyer to you, the buyer to the company. And so that community's been lost. And so I would like to go ahead and build the website. And I've been talking to several teams of programmers, web designers, web developers for the last couple of weeks. And I'm narrowing it down to go ahead and get this thing rolling finally. But I want to talk to you guys because I want to know if you all are interested in a site that's an old school type of site where it's built around community. I don't want to share too much with you guys because there's a lot of companies out there, and we're not going to mention any names, that are probably going to not watch this video because I'm probably going to hardly get any views on it. But they're going to hear it through the grapevine that somebody's coming. And we're going to try to come for those companies and take a little bit of the community back and bring it back to you guys. We're resellers. The customer is not always right. You hear that all the time, but sometimes, frankly, the customer is wrong. And even buyers, or sellers and buyers both, will tell you that's absolutely correct. There are some people that are manipulative of the system, and eBay does not stand behind you on that. Neither does Mercari or Poshmark or any of the other ones. The other platforms are all there to serve their corporate interest. I want to build a community that has you involved, that brings in buyers because they're going to be loyal to the site, and I can't share with you all the details about that yet. Hopefully I will be able to in the future, but I don't want people jumping on the bandwagon, other companies trying to cut this off before I even get the ball rolling, so I'm not going to divulge too much information about it. I can tell you that our fees are going to be lower than most everybody else's fees, because I'm a mom and pop website. We're a mom and pop website. We're going to have to hire some people. We have to pay some people out, and we understand that, and we're willing to take on that ourselves and that burden, so we can build this community together. I want you guys to all be part owner. Feel that you're part owner of the company, and there's some more details in that part owner coming your way as well. So I want us all to be successful, because if the reseller is not successful, then the company is not successful. If you're not successful, I'm not successful. But we just can't list 10 million items or 10,000 items or a billion items if nobody's coming to buy them. So we have to create something, which we've done, to encourage people to come to our website and shop it and buy from you guys. So we're going to put those things together. But there's some things that I need to know from you up front. And so what we've created a temporary email address. But this is by no means the name of the website. I'm not going to give that information away yet either, because it is not launched yet. And but you can reach out to us at the email. We'll put it down below, and it's resellerstore 5.0 at gmail.com. If this is something you guys would be interested in being, a community of resellers with a community online store and online presence that can literally become part of the business itself and earn from the business itself other than through your sales, then please send me an email. And also, what is it about eBay, or what is it about Mercari, or what is it about Etsy, or what is it about Bonanza, or any of the online platforms? What is it about those companies that you like? And what is it that you would like to see with this new online store? So again, we're designing it just like most of the other apps out there and websites. So there will be online auctions, there will be buy it now, and there's several other things that we have in the works also to grow the platform. So I don't know if you've seen the cat walking around, but we're going to show you the cat Goose, the six-legged cat, so you can let everybody know that it is real. And here he is over here. Goose was rescued from a gas station. The gas station has probably 8 or 10 feral cats there. And of course, because they're feral, they have litters of kittens all the time. And this one got left behind because of its 6 legs. And so at a young age, he was left. We were able to catch him and take him to the vet. Apparently he had a twin, and the other twin didn't make it. And so part of that twin is within the cat Goose here. And so the vet says he's going to be like a normal cat. He's adapted very well. So he does have 4 usable legs, 3 real usable. The 4th one is kind of sketchy because of the other 2 on his side. So I don't know if you can see it or not in the picture, but like I said, he's real angry about eBay too. So, and right now he's eating. But if you see over here, can you bring the camera in or not, Molly? I'm going to show him. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's leaving. But
right there on the side are his 2 extra legs. You probably won't see another 6-legged cat too often. But that's Goose, and Goose is our mascot. And again, he's not happy with eBay right now either. So hey guys, if nothing else, please share the video with somebody that's a reseller. Okay, I want to give a few shout outs. I've Instagrammed a few select people. We've been watching a lot of you guys on YouTube for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, some 2 or 3 years. And I always like to leave comments for you guys. Again, you know us as Raiders of the Lost Units. Please reach out to them. I've reached out to some of them on Instagram. I want input for this. I don't want any money from anybody. All I want is your input and an honest opinion. If it's something that you believe in, as much as I believed in for the last 20 years, if it's something that you believe in and something that you want, we can make it happen together. So please leave a like, share it with everybody you know, and reach out to that email. Whether I go forward or not with this, my wife and I and our granddaughter, depends on you guys and the interest. If we don't see any activity in the next few weeks, then it's probably going to be a bust, and what's the sense in me doing it? But if you guys show me some activity, give me some important information. What things do you want in the website? Is it something that you're interested in? Go ahead and go for it, Mark, and we're behind you all the way. Then we're going to continue to move forward with it. So with that, I hope you guys have a great night. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to monitor that email address for the next week. Hopefully next week I'll be able to put out another video for you guys and give you a little bit of an update on it. And hopefully it's all positive for us, because again, if you guys are successful, then I'm successful, and man, we can build a site that just put others to shame if you all believe in it. Okay, y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you next week.